Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day. And today is Monday, day 8th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, fairly decent time frame, a little earlier than I wanted to, but it wasn't too bad. Wife got up and around, she headed off to work, and I went ahead and grabbed my banana, my hard-boiled egg, or my liter of water, and jumped in the hot tub. Got the dog out, she came out with me, and let her roam around the yard for a little bit. Got my soak on. From there, basically, just kind of only had the one dog day, so it felt kind of weird. And she's the one that can't be around our dogs, so it's nice when there's no other dogs here. We get to spend a lot more of the day together, so she gets a lot more personal attention, which is always on the nicer side. So went ahead, got that chilled out done, and just hanging around, getting a few things here and there. Got some yard work done, got a few other things as it went. Had a little rain off and on. Overall, wasn't too bad. Called about my shop build and being told same shit. Wrapping up another big project, should be done any day, and finally hire some more people, yada yada, and nothing yet. So it's the end of the week. Apparently the end of the week is the fucking, it could also be the end of the year. Might as well be the same shit, because nobody keeps to a schedule ever for anything. And I understand my project's not that big, but it can't be that hard to have better. And the sad part is, everybody I've talked to says this crew does a great job. They're just shit when it comes to showing up on time and getting there and sticking any kind of schedule. But as opposed to other crews, like out in North Carolina, they'll come down and put up buildings. So I talked around here, they'll be on time, like to the hour, like perfect with their schedule, but their work is complete trash. Like, it's absolutely garbage. So I'd much rather wait and deal with it. But I would rather tell me December 1st. That's when it's going to be done, you know, and then stick to that, as opposed to, oh yeah, we're going to start next week, start next week, because it's been 7 weeks now of starting this project, end of next week. So there's a lot of times, hey, maybe I want to go do something, maybe I want to head out of town, maybe I want to do whatever, I want to be here when you guys start building it, so I can kind of keep an eye on you, make sure you don't do something wrong, or put it in the wrong spot, or install my windows incorrectly, or whatever. It's a lot easier to fix it before you guys put it up than it is to fix it after it's up. So I don't make plans to do anything thinking they're going to be here in the next week. I get lied to 7 times in a row, 7 weeks in a row. So yeah, that's the part that really kind of annoys the shit out of you. And I got a good likelihood it's probably going to end up showing up. They're going to do it when I have my crew scheduled, and then I'm going to be even more pissed off, because I'm sure they'll put a door in the wrong spot or do something stupid, and they'll be pissed off that I waited all this time and I wasn't here to catch it as it's being done wrong to begin with. So, but it is what it is. So yeah, it just kind of infuriating of lack of, I don't know, I kind of go with that whole concept a lot of people refer to as island time, when you're like in the Bahamas and stuff. Nobody gets too excited, nobody gets too, you know, dedicated. And a lot of people refer to it as Miami time. If you say, hey, we got a party from like 4 to 7, that means the party don't even start till 6 at the earliest, and gets done about 10 o'clock. Like, because there's been many people I know who are from up north that go to Miami parties. They show up at 4 o'clock, and like the people aren't even there. The people hosting the party aren't even home, or if it's at the park, nobody's there. And they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, how is this possible? You know, the party was from 4 to 7, and it's 6 o'clock, and they haven't even showed up yet to even fire up the grills. Like, why put a time on if you're not gonna honor a time? Why put a date if you're not gonna honor a date? I don't get it. So just had some frustration with that bullshit. So, but yeah, hung around, got a few things done. It rained off and on throughout the day, kind of hit and miss. Look, I did get a little yard work done before the yard got too wet and muddy, so it wasn't too bad. And then ended up going for my run, got my run done, got some good miles in, got back, wife got home from work. We chatted a little bit, and I threw some salmon and rice in the rice cooker. It's so damn simple. It feels like it's literally cheating when you cook like this. It's so damn easy. So, but I checked that in there, and then it was about done. I was in the shower. Wife heated up some vegetables, a little steam packet of vegetables. Again, it feels like it's cheating. It's so damn easy. So knocked out a nice little meal, got the dog fed again, got her medicated, and all that good fun stuff from there. So we just kind of chilled out, watched a little TV, and we decided we're going to start watching a show called Shameless, and should be interesting to see how that goes down. I've seen parts of it. I never like watched it like straight through before, so it'll be interesting to see if there's a different plot line kind of building in the character development. But it's a kind of a raunchy comedy, and it should be interesting to see how it goes down. So hopefully my bride likes it, and we can continue watching it and don't have to watch stuff like Arrested Development anymore, because that was just way too campy and way too, I don't know, ignorant for me, I guess, for lack of a better term. It was just too much of that whole Bavarian like comedy. It just didn't make sense to me. So it's just every joke, you knew it was coming before it happened. There was no like shock and awe in the jokes, and I like shock and awe in my jokes. So yeah, we'll see how it goes down there. After that, headed outside, chilled out the dog, had myself a little cigar, enjoyed the decent weather, and had myself a beautiful evening. Headed back in, get the dog put up, and headed in, watched a little episode of Frasier, had myself a little chips and salsa for a snack, and wrapped it up and called it a day. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.